Hello and welcome to another episode on our Every Animal Run here in Farming Simulator 22. We are at the beginning of a new year, it's January, and it is time to sell our silage. In the last episode we just finished up this harvest, so this year we're going to keep track of how much money we make off of some silage and then our clothing as well. As you can see, our wool is filling up here, which we'll get that distributed. Just wanted to make sure I had a bit before I started throwing them into the production facilities. But I think we're ready to go ahead and get started with the selling process. So I'm going to go get our first load of silage. Now we do have enough grass to get us through all of this year. So we could do more rounds of silage this year, which means next year we could make even more than we are this year. But this should still be a really good year for us. So I'm going to go ahead and get this loaded up. We'll see how much we make off of silage. Alright, got our first load all loaded up. Now one thing I should check real quick before I get too far ahead of myself is where is the best place to sell silage right now. They're the same at the animal dealer and the biogas. I'll probably go ahead and go to the animal dealer because the biogas can only take a limited amount. So I might as well just go to the animal dealer. Alright, let's pull in here and see how much we're making off of silage. Unload to the right. Alright, 26,000. 3,400. That's awesome. Not bad for one load. We know we have at least one more load. I think, yeah, one and then a partial. So we'll go get that packed up. Well, I didn't feel like making 3 trips, so we loaded this one a little extra heavy. But I think we'll make it just fine. We don't have far to go. You know, it's times like these when I have to make these trips to sell things that I'm really glad that I bought this JCB that goes 40 some miles per hour. Makes it a lot faster. Alright, let's get this sold. Oh no, it didn't work because of the way we stacked it. That's alright. Alright, so far off of the silage we've made $68,800 or so. It's a pretty good start. We'll go ahead and drive back, pick up some of that wool, get it thrown into our production facilities, and then we should be able to go to the next month and start planning. Alright, just getting back here. Got an empty shed now. Next time we cut the grass, instead of putting it in here, we'll just put it in the shed, but I'm not going to move it since we've already got it in place right now. This is set up to only grab full pallets, which I think I'm fine with actually. It'll be easier to distribute them that way. So take this up and get them in there. Turn on the production facilities for processing wool. Don't want to forget to do that. Alright, I think the best way to do this is just to unload it here and then just move them by hand. So let's do that. Let's see. We can take two. We'll give you three. And we'll give this guy three. Back here. Good thing that's tall, or else I'd have a really bad headache right now. Just walked right under that thing. Alright, three in there. And then this last one we'll get two for now. We'll just give him more next time we have some wool to drop off, which will not be a problem. Alright, let's go into our productions and turn on the wool on all of them. Sweet. And it's on distributing, so that'll work for all of them, which is great. Perfect. Now everything is turned on. That's really cool. Before we go to the next month, because next month we're going to need this tractor for planting. Before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and unload these spawn points for our clothing, just so they don't get too full. Let's see what we're at so far too. That'll be nice. Got 3 there, 4 there. Oh yeah, we already had almost a full thing. Sweet. This is going to be our first time having more than one trailer full. Okay, let's see. Let's drive up to here, I guess. Try to unload that. And let's see if we can pick up these without picking up the ones we just stacked. Okay. Can we get those last 2? So that's 20 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 29 boxes so far. That's awesome. That's going to be a lot of money. Our cash crop is doing its job well. Alright, now that we've got that done, we are ready to fast forward to February so we can get this planted. Alright, it's February. Gonna get the time fast forwarding a little bit just because I'd rather the snow not be here. But we'll see if it gets too late in the day before it disappears. But while we're fast forwarding the time, we'll go ahead and get this up to the shop, get it all filled up, and ready to go. And there we go, all filled up and ready to go. Well, I'll do a headline pass real quick, and then we will do a time lapse of this. Then we're ready to get to clothes selling month, the most exciting time of year. Alright, I'm getting ready to start the time lapse, but before I do, I have a confession. I did a thing. I might have leased this. I want to try it out. I saw it, I wanted it. I want to try it out and see if this is something we want to upgrade to once we sell our clothing. So far, it takes forever to unfold, but it is huge, and it's John Deere, and it does the fertilizing at the same time as the seeding. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm hoping that this is a good solution a good product for us that we can use. Good piece of machinery. Should help our efficiency. I think the tank's a little smaller, so we might have to fill up as we go, but I'm not sure. We'll see. I didn't check exactly what the tank was on the other one. But anyways, just thought I'd explain why there's a different piece of machinery before I got going. I have a problem. Sven, what are you doing? Sven, don't go into the seat. Okay, you're crazy, dog. Alright, enjoy. Well, it's official. I want it. No, I need it. I, I, I have to have it. We're definitely buying this next year, or after we sell our clothes. We still have plenty of seed, plenty of fertilizer. It's actually bigger tanks than what we had, which is awesome. And it's so much faster. I love it. We definitely have to buy it. I'm glad we leased it to make sure, but we're definitely picking this thing up. Alright, we just got that cedar returned, and I think we're gonna go ahead and get this field sprayed and limed so that it's ready to go. I don't think we're gonna mow it until April when we sell the clothes, because that's when we'll do our spraying on this field and our lime as well, our herbicide spraying on this field, and that way we're just still doing stuff while we're mowing. Right now I'm not that worried about getting 3 mows instead of 2 per year. I think 2 will be fine for now, so we'll get this field in a good state, and then we will fast forward to April, get field work on that other field done, and get our clothes sold. Alright, all done with the fertilizer. Next step, lime. And there we go, there's our liming all done. We are now ready to fast forward to April. I'll see you there. It is April, and we have 36,000 liters, or whatever, units, we'll call it units, of clothing to sell. Before we get on the road, actually, let's get this guy started. Perfect. So, let's go ahead and get a full load for our first one. Let's go see what our total is for this year. Alright, moment of truth. I just repaid everything that I can so that it's easy to do the math for how much we made. 363 plus 48,000 so far. Not bad. 413, so basically 412,000 so far. And we still have 16,000 more. Alright, another 16,000 units. Let's see what that puts our total at. Look at that, 290 plus 38. So we made 7,000 or 741,000 off of the clothing, plus the 68,800 from the silage. Means we did in fact make over $750,000 this year. We made $810,700, give or take a few hundred. That is phenomenal. Our cash crop is doing exactly what it's designed to do. So we've got 742,000 in our account right now. We've got our loan paid off down to 415,000, which is pretty good. So I think we'll go ahead and wait to buy the planter until we're ready to seed again, or plant. There's no point in buying it right now, but we got the other trailer and the other planter sold already, so we should be in a good position to buy that when it's time and go from there. I'll let this guy finish what he's doing. And while he's doing that, we'll go check on our sheep real quick. Looks like we do need to clean up. I saw he missed some spots up there. Clean up his mess, and then we'll get the herbicide going. Okay, they still had food. That's good. Forgot to check it while I was fast forwarding, but looks like they still had plenty. Still at 100% health. That's good. You know what? One thing I do want to do is buy a shed over here. Let's get this guy. Oh, you know what? We're supposed to be mowing too. So let's go ahead. Now that we've got that sold, let's get our mower going. I was going to just get him moved out of the way, but we do need to mow. So we'll get that going. And then I want to clear this area out a little bit, and I want to put a little overhang thing here for some of our equipment. Oh, you know what? We need to buy a baler as well. We can do that. For now, we'll probably just buy a round baler that does the silage, but obviously can also do grass. That way we don't have to have two separate balers at this time. Maybe someday we will, when we have more money than we know what to do with. But for now, we'll get this guy started, and let's go ahead and buy ourselves a baler. No, we'll wait. We'll wait until we can drive up there. We'll buy one. So we'll get this guy started, and we'll start clearing out that area over there and get our shed placed. Alright, we got this sprayer going. Finished up the liming the spots that he missed. Now we're gonna go lease ourselves a stump grinder to get that area cleaned out. It's not wanting to place anything right now, so we got to do that. Alright, finally got this area all cleaned up. And I think we're gonna use this $10,000 option. It's not my favorite, but for now, I think that's what we're gonna use. Maybe when we get some harvesters or something, we can maybe look at getting something a little nicer. But for now, I think this will work just fine. So let's see if we can get this lined up how we want. I kind of want it just even with the other barn there. I like that right there. Only 10,000 bucks. Gives us a place to park some stuff. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get this lease returned. Okay. And now I'm gonna let you go get back to mowing. Sorry, that was loud. And my sprayer said he was done, but he's not, so I'll have to see where he's at. See what he's doing. This guy's almost done with the mowing. And I need to get fuel. I'm almost out of fuel. Hopefully I remember to do that before it's too late. Alright. Oh boy. Well, this is interesting. How'd you even do that? Okay. I tell you, good help is hard to find these days. 1 minute. Alright, let's get this finished up. And then maybe we can try to organize some of this stuff. Since we got rid of that planter and that other trailer, I have a little less equipment, which means we can fit more of what we have under there, which is cool, but we'll see how it all goes. Alright, just finished up with the spraying. Let's see if we can get this guy backed into here. Then let's just drop this off. Okay. And let's go pick up the lime thing. Lime spreader. And we can park him in there with the lime spreader. Alright, got the lime spreader. And all we have otherwise is our mowers and our trailer, and obviously our tractor. I think we can find a way to make it all fit in there. Although we are about to buy ourselves a baler. Speaking of which, let's do that right now. Alright, let's go into balers. And let's see. Now this one does go up to 180 for the grass and then 150 for the silage. I like that. I think we're gonna use this one. Let's do blue. I wasn't a big fan of the black. Alright, let's buy it. Okay. Let's go to the shop. And there it is. Our brand new piece of equipment. We'll get that all baled up and everything in the next episode. I think we're gonna go ahead and call this one here. So thank you so much for watching. Again, remember, please comment, like, subscribe. It really does help the channel, helps push it out to more people, and I would just really appreciate it. Hope to see you in the next one.